It's not gonna matter. I like it.
Gotta be really.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
What's here?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from
Drone's
this
going
zone.
up.
Politicians, rebel sympathizers,
This is a pretty big
Anyone
base.
who's making life hard for the cartel.
anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking
The rebels get a
hundreds
20
of
on any
individuals
sicarios?
gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever
Get
been
out!
found.
Get out!
Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood. Just spotted a cartel network station. Let's go fuck with their
Believe
fun.
this man.
Just need to blow the door and deactivate it.
Door. Is there intel here? There's also a mission here.
The rebel scope.
Generator.
Got a guy on the right coming through.
Got a reference here to a large cartel prison at a village called Rosario. They keep a lot of rebel sympathizers there.
These guys seem to be.
Even the sloppiest
Radic
prisons
Zero in
keep
front of you?
records.
Oh no.
The warden's office
You wanna
might
keep
have
them off
intel
me
on
if they
some
do
of the
get
people who
close? No, I'm
disappeared.
just like hiding.
Guys,
Check it out.
they're not at the door yet, or.
Yeah. Oh shit. Nice, thanks, Jess.
Tango down.
Over here.
I'll
Awesome. I can put this to you.
The rebels are in here too.
Got it.
Got him. Yeah, I got the guy on the stairs. Yeah, I'm hacking it. And we're in. Nice.
Nicely done. Now they'll have trouble coordinating their ops.
I think that just coming back up.
Great.
Target is down.
So, like, I can't come and get you?
You could. I can respawn.
Yeah, I got one.
Target eliminated.
Two. Yep, you're right. Somebody's there.
I see you got better after that 1K shot.
1,000.
Looks like the cartel's keeping high-value prisoners at a place called La Cárcel del Pueblo.
That's up in the hills.
These prisoners are important.
in that
enough.
building. I
They
don't have a
might know
shot on
something
that.
about the people who disappeared.
I fell. Like I wasn't fucking far up. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just land it and be fine. It was not fine. Yeah. I'm turning the lights off.
He's
I got
gone.
eyes on a mounted weapon.
I'm in the passenger.
Found the location for an airdrop care package. Let's go see if it's still there.
Got a 20 on an SB network
I'm
antenna.
in the
so I'll
back
turn
seat.
it off.
What? Got it.
I'm chucking a flashbang.
Go. Yeah, there's the target.
Got one.
Have you now? Have you now?
Silencio. Marche, cabrón. Talk, motherfucker.
I ain't no snitch, but I'll tell you this one thing.
Packetari's
seems
guys
fucking
sending us a
weird as shit.
vehicle.
Spawn right here. But the bigger
According to
one's
this,
way cooler,
journalist
man.
named Lupe Vera has been
Way cooler, but
investigating
it's
the
fucking
disappearances
useless.
in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get out before the sicarios
One,
do.
A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo for several months. Track her down and find out what she knows.
Okay, these guys need to get a fucking candle in here.
Heads up, I'm sending up a flare.
Hola, camaradas.
What do you want, gringo?
We're looking for a journalist named Lupe Vera.
So are we, but it's too late. The cartel has her. They've taken her back to their base.
You planning a rescue?
Yes, but it would be suicide. The outpost is heavily guarded and I don't have enough troops.
You do now. You need to get to Vera, whatever it takes.
Then let's go. We haven't got much time. Anden, hermanos.
There's another tango. I see a fifth target.
don't have eyes on him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's in the building, like we have to go and shoot our way in.
I've got the location of a cartel medal they're planning on giving to some Billy Badass.
I don't think so. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I've eaten.
Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be.
Still hungry though.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera.
I'm not hungry.
But I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit. To whom do I owe my rescue?
We're working with Pakatari. We need any info you got on the people who are disappearing.
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on Los Desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it.
It's not just San Mateo, you know? People are being taken from all over Bolivia, not just by the cartel. Unidad is also involved. Some officers torture and murder innocents, and then send the evidence here to be destroyed.
Santa Blanca kills people all the time and leaves the bodies behind.
No one cares if a sicario from a rival cartel dies. They kill a policeman? That's just the war on drugs. But the missing people? Los desaparecidos? That includes every priest or journalist who said a bad word against the cartel. Every student, bus driver, laundrywoman, anyone they think might be against them. That's not just the drug war.
That's a story.
The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
Okay, this lady's out here doing the fucking Lord's work.
It's not hard to guess that Los Desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes on some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route, its schedule?
Nothing specific. Oye,
Who
amigo,
knows?
this was hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies. What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios and gracias.
Alright boys, what are we doing?
Probably whatever mission's next, I'd assume. Yeah.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for intel on the prisoners who've been
Cousin's a
held
Night
there.
Stalker.
It might give us a lead on the disappearances.
I got number 10. He makes 10. Alarms off. He's dead.
Clear.
That's gotta be the warden's office.
Why?
If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find. We got a PC over here. If there's a record of the prison's inmates, it's here. No time to be choosy. We'll download every document. Download started. Stay alert, people.
Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nació en el norte de México, cerca de la frontera. Ahí trabajó en la obra, sacando dinero para su mamá.
The cartel keeps its high-value prisoners at a camp up in the mountains called La Cárcel del Pueblo. Liberate the prisoners and find out what they know about the disappearances.
Yeah. Well, I could throw like a diversion lure right over to them, and then call like a mortar strike down or something.
It's not a huge amount of them, right? If you've marked all of them. That I'm marking?
Which one?
I've been wanting one of these.
The second. Nice.
That's one down.
Eyes in a small
Negative.
group of tangos.
Not from where I am.
Yo. I'm over here. Yes. Oh, actually, sorry. Number two. Number two, I have a shot on.
Got him.
Grab him. Nice.
Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk
And
to
now
one of
we
those
talk to
prisoners.
the rebel leader.
See what we can
Okay.
find out about the disappearances.
Uncover you.
Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
Stewmaker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lye. Caustic soda.
Sí, sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name, we need more info on El Pozolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Is there anything on El Pozolero? We've got a description of the truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
Chabelita, mi Chabelita, I wish you could talk to me right now. I don't know how long I've been here for. I can hear the wolves at the door. Los sicarios del cartel. They're here for me. I just couldn't stand it. Couldn't take the corruption, the blackmailing, the threats. Have to speak out. I know I jeopardized the legacy I wanted to leave for you, for our kids. I fought for a free Bolivia. I'm so sorry it had to end like this. For leaving you behind with this message as my testament. I just want you to know that no matter what happens, I love you, mi Chabelita Dorada. And I will love you forever.
According to our intel, there's a cartel death truck that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Pozolero.
How the fuck
Intercept
are
the
we
truck and
hunted
force
then?
the driver to give up El Pozolero's location.
Silencio. You El Pozolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that
Paquetari's guy
Diablo.
sending us a vehicle.
I just grabbed the truck, way. Nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Murillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozolero's real name,
Bruh.
Raul Murillo. He also gave
Somebody
us
jump on the back.
location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name
on the gun.
with whatever background I
Get on the gun.
This one's weird, Bowman. These
You have to
cartel
get the
dudes
tr-
are staying
on the
away from El
trunk
Pozolero
to get on
because
the-
he's got plague.
Yeah, you have to get on the trunk.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of
Oh,
unknowns.
yeah, get on the
Just
get on
make
the
sure
trunk.
he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
I'll drive.
Where's our
Just gotta file-
objective?
Oh.
14. And like
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing. She was such a lot. El Pozolero, also known as the Stewmaker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozolero, the monster who melted them. We've got a location on El Pozolero. Go and get this bastard and bring him to me. He's got a lot to answer for.
I wouldn't just. Because you can't get in there safely.
You guys in a safe spot yet? Can I get in the chopper? If shit goes... Okay. Because there's a pretty high chance shit's gonna go bad here.
La casa. Today
No, I
is
mean in the
one-year
complex.
death
It's where the
anniversary
choppers
of my
spawn.
abuela. And in honor of my grandma, I want to
It's all
give a
good. Shit's
big
going
shout
crazy.
out to all
I'm in the
women
chopper.
out there with
I'm out of
So
here.
this
That's
spot
right,
right
lady.
here, like
You know who you are. And I know we
Walk
got
'em
more than
out.
a few down here in Latin
the
America.
wilderness.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of you wampus go to tons of trouble to bleach that shit.
Right,
so
tell me
don't
when you
end up
guys want the
looking like
chopper.
some young cholo
I've got it
showing
out.
up his
I'm out on the
beach
road.
ball.
I'm
I
where we
appreciate
were
female
originally going to
grooming
put
just
it.
as much as the next guy. I mean, the worst is when you're going down south and there's just enough stubble down there for
They
you to
shouldn't
think that you're
suspect
eating a
us.
cactus.
If we're staying
But I want
overnight,
you to know
I should
that
probably
people
have
can
yours.
still appreciate
Your
a little-
bear. Like a teddy bear?
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him.
I need you guys to hurry though, because I alerted the shit out of these idiots when I got the helicopter.
Nasty as the...
Let's go.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
Por favor, come with me.
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist. Kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, schoolteacher. Last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes. Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
I can handle stupid and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead.
Like his brain broke?
He's disassociating.
Exactly.
I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants.
La Plaga's response to the attacks proved he did not understand that the most basic function of a drug trafficking organization is to make money.
What does your father do?
He's a halcón.
A lookout?
Sí.
He hasn't been doing his job, has he?
I don't know.
Killing innocent people does not help you. Just the opposite. It alienates the people you need most. It sends them into the arms of your enemies. Who is really your brother? Tu carnal? The man you grew up with? Fought with? Bled with? Grew rich with? Or some guy whose mother got fucked by your father? La Plaga has gone too far. You know what you must do. I thought it was only fair to let El Muro take care of his little brother. He would do it quickly, mercifully. Nothing like what I saw in the videos. I am not my brother's keeper. That's the Bible. That's God.
Run.
El Muro chose to go against the word of God.
Big news. Sueño told El Muro to take out La Plaga. Even better. We know where La Plaga is. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired of execution videos.
Okay, we're still good.
Ahora pinches puercos todos son igual.
What you will about La Plaga. Dude knows how to throw a going away party. Good to go. Now they're gonna spot you. No target. Repeat. I'm engaging Tangos. Okay, we're still good.
Got eyes on La Plaga. Let's take him down.
I'm getting a position.
Looks
Find
like
a
we
good
riled him
position.
up. That LT's getting away.
Target marked.
Found a tunnel. I'm hearing engine noise.
Roger that. Target marked. Lost my target.
I'm taking the bike.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
We're not letting this fucker escape, hear me?
All right, we're all clear.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros. Give it up, La Plaga. You got nowhere to go.
Come mierda! I'll never give up. I was born to be a fucking star. Stars don't give up. They go fucking supernova!
Roger that. Moving.
Let me get into position.
Target acquired. Lost visual on the target. Ready to engage.
I don't have a shot.
Target eliminated.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy.
La Plaga down.
Ignacio Perez Cervantes, also known as La Plaga, the Plague. head of security for Santa Blanca, and the little brother of El Muro. El Muro had him trained well. Paid off guys in Russia's Bodark Special Forces group to teach him combat tactics. Sent him to learn killing techniques from death squads in El Salvador and Honduras. Apparently, he was a good student. His favorite subject? Cutting off a person's face, then showing it to them. Back in the day, it used to be that the criminals hid, and the good guys tried to find them. But La Plaga, he does everything he possibly can to be seen. The guy is a social media machine. He pays narco corrido bands to write songs about him. He has his own personal camera crew. This fuck even has his own YouTube channel. La Plaga is a walking recruitment message. Young people see what he has and want it. The guys want to join him. The girls want to get wifed up. It'd almost be funny to see a guy who spends 3 hours a day sending dick pics. Except half of what he posts aren't messages to his followers, but messages to his enemies. There's only one way to stop the plague from spreading. You cut it off from society, then watch it die out.
Francisco Ricardo Munguia. El Muro. The wall. The wall between me and my enemies. The wall between me and death. We were born hours apart in the same village. As boys, we were as poor as the rats that scrambled across our dirt floor. Our huts in the shadows of the hilltop mansions, where the narco bosses lived like conquerors. El Muro took a different path. He joined the army. Special forces. He rose through the ranks, helped to protect the local narcos, was paid in cocaine and money along with promotions. When we met again, Francisco hermano, why are you still in the army? You and me together, we could rule. We will protect each other, as we did when we were boys. We will share, like brothers.